If you and your partner have been at each other's throats since having to quarantine, guess what? You're not alone. Our next guest is relationship expert Allana Pratt with a few helpful tips to keep calm with our partner. Hi, Allana. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, it's great to be here.
Yeah, relationships can be tough, and quarantine can make it a little more complicated. It's stirred up a lot of emotions that couples are having to deal with. Explain the light and dark of this situation.
Yes, well, annoyance is totally to be expected when you're in the same room all the time. So it's really important that we take some mama time and some papa time. It's okay to go to the shed, go to the garage, go to the bathroom, go to the backyard. Create some polarity between each other rather than being in each other's face every day. So that's helpful. Another helpful thing is, when's the last time you've written each other a love note? Right? Take the time, focus instead of the annoyance, focus on what you're grateful for about each other. Write a little note and stick it somewhere that they'll find it. You'll be amazed that because love flows all the time, we're the one that closes our heart and puts the walls up.
Meltdowns can happen, and they're not just limited to the kids. What are some examples, if we're looking at the not so nice stuff, of stormy meltdowns that you've heard about?
Oh, some couples, when the stock market plummeled, they sold a bunch of their investments, lost a lot of it, were really at each other's throats. So it's really a time to slow down, feel your feelings, talk about things. And yet talking about things when you're so scared is hard. So I like to do in the morning, really hugging each other. Maybe go brush your teeth first so there's no morning breath.
Right.
Come back to bed and really start saying just 2 minutes of thank you. Thank you for the roof over our head. Thank you for the food in our fridge. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for you. It's important to be in gratitude. It really helps calm down the nerves.
Oh, I agree. That's a good way to start your day. What about, bringing up old issues when you're disagreeing? Is that unhealthy?
Yes, definitely bringing up the past. You're just going to get more of what you focus on. So instead, shift it to, what was the gift of that challenge? How did it help us be more confident? Maybe let something go. Maybe be more brave. Maybe sit down once so we can have a conversation. Tell me something you want me to know. Tell me something you want me to understand. Tell me something that's on your heart. Tell me something that's spinning in your mind. Just sit down once a week and really communicate. And instead of having a rebuttal, a justification, a reason, just say thank you. And thank you just means I heard you. You'd be amazed at how the elephants in the living room leave when you talk about things. Yeah,
it sounds like you've got to do a little rewiring and kind of focus, like you said, on the gratitude and the positive, which can be hard, but those are some good strategies. Now, what about some of the tactics you use when you're counseling couples? Maybe they're on the ledge.
I have a very bold way of saying, when you're really on the ledge, we need to be naked emotionally. We need to put down our walls. We need to open our hearts. So I challenge them with naked night. And it's naked physically and emotionally. Maybe it's once the kids are in bed if you've got kids.
Right.
But literally pull the drapes, open a bottle of wine, and make dinner together, and then come together in that conversation. And maybe the question can be, tell me something you're afraid to tell me. And when you receive that answer, just say thank you. No arguments, because it's really important to speak deeply from the heart.
Oh, I feel that. Now, we talked about the not so nice meltdowns. What about a heartwarming breakthrough that you've witnessed?
Oh, one of my clients, she took the kids and went out and washed his truck. And then she got the laptop and got a movie, made some popcorn, and invited him for a drive-in movie in the driveway. And it really warmed his heart that she cared. And it was her way of saying, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's really sweet. Very cute. Can you talk about what promoted these breakthroughs? Like, how did they get there?
Counseling. I'll be honest. You have to ask for help. It takes bravery. It takes humility to open up and ask for support. But they reached out. They came to me, and we did the work. And what you put in is what you get out. And so they're thriving today.
Allana Pratt, our relationship expert. A lot of us need those tips because, as I was telling you off camera, it's like a roller coaster ride. So we appreciate the insight, and I like your positive spin. We've got to do more of that. Start the days right. We appreciate you joining us today.
Oh, thanks for having me.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.